Alright, so I'm fitting up a Alpex 4K Lite micro scope there. Nice little scope. Being small, it's proven to be a little bit hard to mount on Tikka T1X. Anyway, so what I've done, it wouldn't fit up that well. I couldn't get the eye relief right with rings on the standard dovetail. I did duck down to Coff's Guns this morning and had a look at their pick rails they had, but none of the standard type pick rails seemed to give me the right eye relief with this scope. So I happen to have this 11mm dovetail to pick rail adapter in my collection of stuff. So I've made this one fit. I've had to machine a bit off the front there. When I get this mounted up, you'll see why. Being a lefty, I've milled a little bit out of there, the ejection, above the ejection port. I don't think it needed it, but what the heck, I had it done there, and a little bit on the back there. The bolt went in and out easily, but if I did have the bolt lifted all the way, I could feel it touch that, so I just nipped a bit off that. I'll pause this and get the rings on. Alright, so I've got the bottom half of the rings on and the scope resting on there. You can see how far back I've had to come. Wearing glass, I'm not sure if it's whatever. I wear glasses, and to get the eye relief correct and be able to see the screen in full, the eye relief, I'm essentially about 10mm. My glasses are about 10-15mm off the back of that. I'm wearing glasses. I've chosen to take the hood off. The picture through this little scope is pretty clear and bright. It doesn't have the blue hue that the 4K had. Pause again. Alright, I've got my little spirit level balancing on the front of the action there. I've got him lined up, and I've lined up the 0 on your angles within the scope. I can't quite show that to you because I'll try, but it's going to be all blurry, I reckon. Let's have a look. Down the bottom there, you can sort of make out a 0. How hard to take what, ain't you? I've got to play the game. Alright. And we can see there the scope clears the pick rail. It was just touching it before, but with that bit of the pick rail adapter machined out, it doesn't touch. Scope's going to be sitting, yeah, probably pretty high, which is annoying, but this is what I've got. Slowly getting there, talking them rings down, or nipping them up, keeping the spirit level, and getting 0 on that scope is a tedious little job. Righto, finally got the scope mounted, T1X on there. I am running a T3X rubber butt pad on this stock, and a foregrip widener thing, pick rail on the front, which previously I've run a red LED torch under there. I will be running the infrared torch clipped to that out of the way, so I'll have nothing underneath. Also a bipod can go underneath the bottom there. But that's the Hikmicro Alpex 4K Lite on a Tikka T1X.